Hi, everyone. Hi, Heather. Welcome. How have you been? Been doing all right? I'm glad to see you here. We're just going to chit chat, and I don't know if I'll make anything tonight. Sorry, you're just looking at a blank thing. Hi, Clay. How have you been? Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to get organized still. I had a little bit of a different day today. Hi, Gigi. Welcome. Haven't seen you for a long time. I have been kind of absent, unfortunately. And that's of my own doing. So, yeah, I'm trying to find some stuff here. But I might have to go on to the Stampin' Up website while we're chatting. So I'm here. I'm just looking through some papers. But I didn't print something I need. So most of you know I put out a community thing, and I've been in a real funk. Saturday, my youngest granddaughter came and spent the night with me, and we pulled out this paper pumpkin kit, and which is last month's, and also this one, Peaceful Christmas, which is this month's. And we made, this makes cards, this made treat boxes, but I did make a card with this too. So here's the extent of my recent crafting. Can't really count this for 10 on the 10th even, which I didn't do because there's only 2. So, but I thought they were pretty cool. I did this a little different by stamping on the wood grain piece. And then this one I really like. I did 2 and she did 2 Christmas cards. And on the inside of this one I did sending you peace and joy all year long with some of the trees that were a stamp, and on this one, wishing you and your family all the best, which is really tiny. But anyway, those are the 2 Christmas cards. I like the buffalo plaid. Thank you. You haven't done much either. Hi, honeybees. We're from southeastern PA here. So then, out of this paper pumpkin, which is last month's, which I hadn't, well, last month I babysat at my daughter's house after I got this, and we did make the little it made little treat boxes out of these, but this month we just used this. Now she actually cut one of these apart like this and maybe cut these things off here, and then she stamped leaves on it because there was leaves on here, and I think she stamped "You're a Blessing" on each one of these with a leaf, and I think she was gonna maybe hand them out at Thanksgiving or something. I don't know, but I thought that was kind of cute. I originally was going to use this piece on my card, and I changed my mind, but here's what I came up with. I just took out a piece of white cardstock. These are actually out of the December kit, as is this turned upside down. I used cherry cobbler ink. This was in the December kit. And the "You're a Blessing" and all the leaves and this stuff here, I stamped in pumpkin pie, crushed curry, and cherry cobbler. So that's what I did. And then inside is just, oops, I'm sorry, I'm not even in frame. You're at a standstill because someone's supposed to be sending you pictures. Oh, okay. Yeah, the box, let me show you. I don't have any here finished. I have lots of pieces left because I didn't make any more after we made 3 or 4 at her house, but they were really cute. And she, Oh, here's the piece I cut off. And they were double-sided patterns. These were really cute. And they weren't that hard to make. And then there's black shiny pieces that you can put on to make them look like jack-o'-lanterns. So we made those. I didn't like these ties. So I'll use them for something else. They'll be nice for like bag handles, but they were a little too thick for staying on these paper treat boxes, Harvest Haunt paper pumpkins. So they were really cute. Now I think next month's is Gifts Galore, but you would have had to sign up as of 10 November. And honestly, I haven't looked to see what the next one after that is. But this is again going to be treat boxes and coordinating food safe bags. So we'll see. It looks like snowmen are coming. I honestly don't need any more treat boxes. I'd rather have the cards. So just to let you know, if you are getting paper pumpkin and you don't need any more treat boxes or anything either, you can always just put it on hold for a month and then come back. And you don't get charged for the month, but you have to do it before the 10th of the month or something. Anyway, let me get these out of the way. Hi, Jen. Yeah, this was last month's, the Haunts and Harvest, and this was last month's October. This one was September, but this was the Halloween kit one, and this is the Peaceful Christmas one. And then the one coming up, which you would have had to sign up for by 10 November, is Gifts Galore. And if you'll bear with me, I'll go quickly check what it is coming for December's box. Let me just check real quick. Hang on. Because I didn't have a chance to do that and I wanted to. Let me sign in. Should have brought my phone up to do this with. Oops. And while I'm doing that, look at this pretty grid paper. This is On Stage at Home, which actually starts tomorrow evening and then goes through Friday and Saturday. So I am attending that because I signed up for it way back in August. And I don't think we're supposed to show this, but I saw somebody else did, so I'm going to. Because, anyway, so we got you had your choice of just getting the regular registration fee, or you could get, I'm getting sidetracked. You could get a swag box, basically. Let me see if it has December paper pumpkin here yet. I don't see it yet. But let me, while I'm here, print something else out. There is a sale coming up, 16 to 18 November. I'm just going to tell you about that real quick. It runs for 3 days only, 16, 17, and 18 November. It's 10% off cardstock. So that's not your designer paper, that's your cardstock, which I might have to take advantage of. 15% off ink pads, but not the bundled ink pads or third-party ink pads, like not your Memento or StazOn. And 20% off dies. Now, I don't know if it's all dies, but that would not be like bundles, just the dies. And it's available online and through demonstrator orders. So let me see if it says about the dies. Yeah, it looks like it's all dies, 20% off. So that's a good deal. All right, let me come back to you. Okay. Yeah, it was a cute shape box. Okay, so like I said, tomorrow is On Stage, and we got this. Let me show you the box. I signed up. I always sign up for the swag box. So this is the box. You can't even get it in frame. This is the box, but on the side of it, it has the same design as the paper here up in the. You can't see that either. I'm kind of a mess because I haven't done this for a while. But I'm here, so I thought we'd chit chat at least. And then we got a bag, which looks like this. It's a little different than the bags we've gotten in the past. Stampin' Up! Was established 1988. And it has a little pocket in here and a Stampin' Up! Thingy in here. It's sort of it does have like a plasticky lining. And then the back has a bee, so I guess that's a hint again. Inspire, create, and share. That's nice for a beach or just a tote bag. And then we got a notebook, which I haven't opened yet, to take notes. Really, I like last year's a little better. I love this paper though, and I like the pencils here. Yeah, this is a nice notebook, front and back. So they give us a notebook so that we can take notes during the meetings, right? You going to be there, honeybees? Okay, Jen, that's good. Yeah, I just saw it online when I went on the other day. Because honestly, I hadn't even been back to the website. So I don't know what's sold out and what's on back order or anything. Anyway, these are really pretty pencils. And also, you may be seeing other demonstrators. We had the ability to get a package, like a whole suite, before on stage. I did not get it because I really haven't been doing a whole lot. But I will be. We get, when you attend these things, usually you get an online version of the catalog early. Sometimes we get the hard copy, but it wasn't in the package. So, and we get to do what's called a product premiere purchase, PPP, which basically means we get a certain amount of things that we can order ahead of time for January to June's catalog and celebration, hopefully too. Oh, did you? Okay. I don't even know what that is. Let me check. Well, anyway, and then in the swag box, we got this in the moment stamp set. So this is one stamp set. It's a cling stamp set, and it will be it'll be a nice one for watercolor or colored pencils, or even your Stampin' blends. In the moment, you're in my thoughts. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. I've been doing a little too much of that, actually. I'm getting lazy. You're always so good to others. Be good to yourself, too. That's a good saying. So that's what was in the swag box, the tote and stamp set, the tablet, which is really nice, a thick one, and the pencils, On Stage 2021 pencils. And maybe, oh, are these the colors? This looks like Fresh Freesia, and this sort of looks like, what is that color? Can't remember our colors, guys. Pale Papaya. It looks like Pale Papaya. Maybe Highland Heather. Maybe Misty Moonlight. This sort of looks like Granny Apple Green, and this sort of looks like Garden Green to me. But I don't know if they are or not. I doubt it, Clay, because usually they don't unless they have. Sometimes what they do is they put them on sale on a demonstrator supply thing, and then we can give them out as gifts. But usually they don't unless they have like an overflow. Then they might have a special offer or something. What doesn't say so on the box? Hi, Therese. Welcome. Yeah, this is a nice stamp set. Now there is another set. I'm probably not supposed to say anything about it anyway, but let me just go see if I can find it. Bear with me. Well, and there was a pre-sale thing called Eden's Garden, which I didn't get either. Oh, why am I not finding that? happening now. Events, that's what I want. On stage. It is called it is called Heart and Home On Stage Project Collection. But I didn't even see this in time to order it. And it's a nice Stampin' die set with a really pretty paper, which looks very similar to this. And then it's got like I don't know, about eight other patterns. And that was for us to do projects during on stage, which I didn't know. But they do have alternatives to use: Hydrangea Haven, Art Gallery, Floral Gallery dies, Forever Fern stamp set, and Forever Flourishing dies, and Simply Succulent stamp set and Potted Succulent dies, which is probably the one I'll use because I actually have that designer paper too, and I haven't used it yet, so I will probably use that. Simply Succulent stamp set and Potted Succulent dies. So we'll see. We will see what happens. Blessings of Home, yeah. Yeah, the colors of the pencils. Oh, yeah, I don't think it says it on the box. No, it doesn't. So I guessed at those colors, so they might be wrong. I don't think we would get a preview yet of any new in colors for next year because that'll be for the annual catalog. And we're just going to get preview for January to June mini catalog and possibly some things from the January, February celebration. Now, if you placed an order with me in the last 6 months of, I'll go with $35 or more. And if you haven't, and if you do before November 30th, I will add you to the list to get on the catalog mailing for the January to June mini and the celebration. So $35 order in the last 6 months or more. And I will go all the way up to, let's say, the 29th of November because I have to finalize my list as of the 30th. Okay. So I will get that list going, and we only can put in one list, and I had to finalize it on the last day of the month. And then those should be mailed out, I'm assuming, towards the end of December, since they'll be effective January. And if I get a pre-order in, it's not going to be the whole catalog. I can't afford it, guys, especially if I do the catalog mailing, because I have not really been that busy, and I haven't been very present. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm not going to get the whole catalog, but I'll pick a few select things. And probably, let's see, I should put these out because I'm not really doing anything. Probably in December, before we get to January to June, I might do a partial destash of some older things because I need to get this mess of a house cleaned up. I've been dealing with some house issues and some other things going on, but I really just have not even felt like coming up to this mess of a craft room, probably because it's such a mess. And I haven't put out any jewelry stuff either. So another thing, I don't know if this is sold out yet or not, but they keep adding kits, and the Love Santa tag kit was a new kit they added a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Don't know if it's still available or not, but it was really cute. I maybe should have got that to have some tags, but I thought maybe we'd get tags in Paper Pumpkin, but we didn't this year. Although I can make them out of what I have. So, and this, I could make tags out of this if I didn't want to make treat boxes, right? The one that's coming up, the Jolly Kit. So stay tuned for that. I will try and get back into doing unboxings and makings and maybe some alternatives. That said, I have just completely dropped the ball on doing all my collabs. And quite honestly, I'm not going to do the pins. Yeah. Hang on. Um, I'm not going to do the collabs the rest of the year. Well, I don't know if I can or not because I don't know where they are. There they are. Forgot about those. So everybody gets different pins too. I got the windmill, which I like, and the cactus, which goes sort of with Simply Succulents, and then the On Stage at Home pin. What did you get? I forgot we had those. I was hoping we would have had the catalog too, but oh well. I wouldn't have been able to show you anyway. So anyway, I apologize to everybody who's in collabs with me that are Stampin' Up or non-Stampin' Up. I will probably still be doing the one on the 18th for jewelry. I'm not sure about the blue collab and the purple one on the jewelry channel. So my apologies to Kim and others in that one. But I know the color combo, what else were we doing? Color combo, Fab 4, and something else. All my collabs. I'm just not doing them for the rest of the year. I have too much I have to get done with the house and get ready for the holidays. I'm doing Thanksgiving here. So yay. And this is the last card I had done with you guys. I think. Thankful. Can't remember. Must be because it's laying on my desk here. So I guess I should attempt to make some kind of a card. I really am not feeling it too much, but that's anyway. That was what I got in the beautiful box and the bag, which I do like. It's a nice size and it's good for shopping or anything really. If you do live events, it's nice to carry your catalogs or supplies in. In fact, I'm just going to stick these things in here for now. And then I will be on at 5:30 Mountain Time, the Stampin' Up thing for the opening events tomorrow evening. Because I paid for it, so I might as well go to it, right? I am not, Jen. I'm not going to do any collabs for November and December. I just don't have it in me. I can't even. Clay, I'm still trying to decide that, but I am going to continue through December. And by the end of December, I'm kind of thinking right now I'll probably go at least through the celebration period, January and February. But beyond that, I'm not sure. So yes, I'll be a demonstrator, but if you like to get lots of gifts and stuff from your demonstrator and things and have a more fun demonstrator, I don't blame you. And you obviously have choices to go to anyone. There are some amazing demonstrators, including my upline, on YouTube and on Facebook. And I don't want to lose your business, but at the same time, I'm kind of in this indecision mode. Part of what's happening with me, I think, is I hit the magical number to officially retire early next year, and I had to apply for, well, I didn't have to, but I applied for Medicare and Social Security. My upline is Dina Ricow of Creativity Cave is, I think, I can't remember if her YouTube channel is Dina's name or if it's the Creativity Cave, but that's who she is. And she's very bubbly and very good, and she is $1 million achiever. Probably closer to 2 now, but this past year, she hit the $1 million. Might have been last year, can't remember. And I actually didn't sign up under her. I signed up under someone who was under someone else who was under Dina, but those two middle tiers left, so I ended up by default being under Dina, which has been great because she's had training sessions and things like that. She has a great Facebook page. She's good to her demonstrators. She has like question and answer sessions that we can ask her anything business related or tips and tricks related or whatever. And I tried to stay pretty active in the group up until a couple months ago, and I just kind of shut down on everything. I don't know. Yeah, Honeybee, she's really good. But there's other ones too, so I'm not gonna sway you in that regard. You know, you all have choices. There's, like I said, there's a lot of good ones. Dina doesn't normally specialize in 3D stuff. So if you like just regular cards, you know, like this kind of thing, that's more her specialty. But if you, and she does do tags and some fancy folds, but not a whole lot of fancy folds. Hi, Paula. Haven't done too much except chit chat. And hi, Brandy. Didn't see you come in. I'm sorry. Um, He doesn't do too many, like, not too many fancy folds and not too many, like, little treat boxes or whatever. She may do some from Paper Pumpkin or once in a while, but that's not her main thing. So it depends on what you like. If you like mostly cards, she's really good. She has loads of techniques under her belt. She's been doing it, uh, 20 years, I think. Pretty sure 20 years, or maybe, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's been there 20 years now. Yeah, I know, Jen. And I'm not decided, but by the same token, the world is starting to come back to normal a little bit, maybe. um, I really, since I'm at that age, I kind of do want to travel a little bit and stuff. So I don't want to be tied down. And I may do next year, I may do a collab or two a month on this channel and then the one on the other channel. But that's about it. I'm not gonna, I'd rather just, I'd rather just be free to come on and do weekly lives or a video and a live, you know, like a video one week and a live the next week or something like that. Um, oh, that would be cool, right? Lives from around the world. I don't know if I have money to do lives from all over the world, but there are a couple places on my bucket list that I really would like to go see. Um, yeah, wouldn't that be fun? But but it wouldn't be Stampin' Up! Lives from around the world because I can only sell and see, part of my other thing I'm grappling with relative to Stampin' Up! Is before I joined Stampin' Up! About 3.5 years ago now, right? Um, I invested a lot of personal money in loads of craft stuff. I mean, loads. This room was originally an office for work at home from the company I used to work with, and it was neat and tidy. Had this was actually a computer desk, and I had another computer desk which I still have, which is turned into the jewelry desk. I used to have like double monitors and all that because I used to work in Excel and Word and stuff like that the most. So, but now, and it's a room and a half. Originally, it was a bedroom. When I first moved in here, I used it as a bedroom. But now I have like the jewelry is taking up just as much room as it used to, but the paper and crafting goods is like all in the half room, taken over. I have like pull out drawer bins I bought for all my holiday paper stuff is in there, and I'm afraid to use it because um, it's not Stampin' Up, you know, and I'm not supposed to promote anything that's not Stampin' Up. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe after February I'll stop Stampin' Up, but I'll still buy the products from time to time and still use them, but I want to be able to use my other stuff too and start to get rid of it. I was using some of it in some of those other collabs, but honestly, I felt really bad about that because I'm not supposed to be promoting anything but Stampin' Up, excuse me, as a demonstrator. So that's been my issue. I love Stampin' Up's inks. I will probably continue to get all their in colors as they come out and all their Stampin' blends as they come out to go with the markers and stuff like that. But I'll be a little more selective in my purchases of stamp and die sets based on what I have. Plus, I can use expired ones. I don't have to worry about trying to sell them to you. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Paula. That's really nice. You've done the same. Oh, I have so many piles of stuff right now that I, I barely have room to walk in this room. Well, I have honeybees, and I've actually put a disclaimer in my description that uploads with everything that says if I use any products other than Stampin' Up, I'm not sponsored by any of those companies, blah 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 blah. So I have, and like the Smash That Small Paper Pad, I was really trying to work through those, but smashing a pad every month won't even get me out of this. So I'm going to have to do a destash, keep what I love, love, in both Stampin' Up and non-Stampin' Up. But honestly, I haven't even had the energy or the desire to come up here and go through stuff to do the destash. I really need to do that. Paper ream boxes, 12 by 12. Yeah. I I love their cardstock. Um, I don't know about the white and stuff. I shouldn't say that, but it's as good as some of the other brands. But all the colored cardstock, I really like. I love the coordination aspect of Stampin' Up. I love being able to take, a Granny Apple Green ink and a Granny Apple Green Stampin' blend and a Granny Apple Green. I think I have one here. Cardstock and everything coordinates, and then within the color families, stuff, everything coordinates. And I love that because I don't have to try and figure out what colors in the markers can I blend together. And, so I really do. What do you mean? Yeah, there is black. Oh, not A3. We don't have A3. No. We have black cardstock though. Right. But not A3. So the thing about hobby versus regular from a tax standpoint, you still have to do a tax return. It doesn't really make anything easier. It just means if you're a hobby demonstrator, you can't deduct as much expense. You can only deduct as much as what you earned to bring it down to zero, is my understanding. Whereas if I have a loss the way it is now, I can claim the loss. I was really trying not to have a loss this year, but I might because I went a little too gung-ho on the last catalog, and I shouldn't have because now I'm not even using it. So, all right, I should probably find something close to my desk and stamp something with you. Hang on. Let's see what I have close by. Paper pumpkin. I have. I think some of these, well, Frightfully Cute won't be good. Some of these might have gone on back order, so I need to check. Gorgeous Leaves, I've used before. Oh, I want to use the squirrels. Let's make something with the squirrels. Have I used that before with you guys? Yeah, I guess I did. Any of you guys know whether either of these two are on back order? I think I've used this enough I think I used this one for this, so let's not use that. So maybe Sparkle of the Season, but I think that's on back order. Sparkle of the Season, okay. I really wasn't going to do this, but because I don't know how it'll turn out. because I'm doing it on a whim. I had to pick a paper. Oh, hang on, I have to move some stuff out of the way. Because I can't move. The box is in the way from on stage. I may have to do the on stage from my dining room table because I am out of room. Truly out of room. All right. So this has Christmas. This is pretty. What do we have here? We have greenery and stars and holly. I'm thinking. Yeah, I know, Jen. Squirrel is cute too. Maybe we'll do two. I don't know. What time is it? I don't know. We'll see. All right, let me get some blocks out. I'm wanting to use, I don't know how much I'll use in the dies. I might use, sorry, the stamp set and do like I did in that one from Paper Pumpkin. You know, my own background kind of thing. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking my creativity is like nowhere. But we'll see. Oh, there's pine cones on here too. I think, yeah, pine cone. Little cute pine cones. I like those. And this greenery, we'll get that out just in case. I might do something. Maybe we'll do two with this set. One will be with leaves and pine cones and squirrels, maybe. So this has little leaves too. And I think for that one, instead of using the nuts about you, we'll do the thankful for you. So one of the things I've been dealing with is mice. I need to try, Brandy. I need to try, or I'll never make myself do it. And actually, when my granddaughter, Haley is her name, when she was here, she was like, Grandmom, don't you have another one of those boxes? Because the last time I was at her house, I took the one with the treat boxes there. And so I said, yes, actually I do. I hadn't opened it yet. It has grateful, what'd I say? Thankful for you. I can't read what that says. May the sparkle of the season warm your heart and home. All right, let's get that one out. Two. Or maybe a Christmassy-ish one, which would be this and this. I don't know. I'm not real good at this kind of thing. And then there's snowflakes on here and stars. So we have to have some sparkle, right? Sparkle! So have all you been doing well as well? That was a bad sentence structure. All right. Now, I have no... my blocks are all dirty too. Hang on. Hey, this one's really dirty. Or maybe that's on the stamp. I don't know. So if this is on back order or something, I apologize. I'm not sure. Let's do the fall one first, and we'll use Crushed Curry card base. Just happen to have a piece of it here, that's why. And then we'll use Very Vanilla. Let's see what we can come up with. And I have this scrap of Very Vanilla. So let me trim that down a little bit. I have some things from the gingerbread set and stuff and the deer set cut out already from an embellishments on the 11th months ago. But I have not done anything with them. They're sitting on my desk here. So I think where I'm headed with this is this whole piece might get bumped up. But I might do some background stamping. Tone on tone with these leaves. You've been doing pretty well. You went up to California? Oh, wow. You know, I probably shouldn't tell you guys this, but I've been a little bit obsessed with this South Korean boy band called BTS. Has anybody heard of them? They're considered to be K-pop, but they're more than that. And if you really dive into it, their lyrics are really not the last three songs that are all in English. They're more upbeat and poppy, but they have some really beautiful, artistically done videos and song lyrics, which has nothing to do with Stampin' Up, so I apologize. But anyway, I've kind of been really hooked on them and gone down the rabbit hole watching a lot of their songs and videos and stuff. And I should have taken inspiration from them because they are all about hard work. And yeah, Dynamite is one. Yeah, that's one of their English songs. Dynamite, Butter, and Permission to Dance, which they actually recently, September, I think, did at the United Nations building. They gave speeches there. So if you're interested, you can look them up. They're 7 guys, young men. They started when they were ages 15 to like 21. And now they're like 24 to 30, something like that. um, and they're coming to, how I got on that is they're coming to Los Angeles the end of November for 4 concerts, and they're going to be on the American Music Awards doing their Butter with somebody named Megan Thee Stallion. I have seen her once only because they met her while they were in New York at the UN. I think she's a rapper in the States. I don't know. And I don't generally like rap music, but they have 3 rappers, 4 vocalists, and they all dance, but the rappers can also sing and the singers can also rap. Anyway, they're very diverse in that regard, and they do a lot of genres, like they mix it up. I can't explain it. You just but there's a lot of like music reactors on YouTube, and every one of them that I've seen, except maybe one, has like totally gotten hooked on them once they watch more than one video of theirs. The last 3, the English videos, were done during the pandemic, so they did them intentionally to be really upbeat and get people moving and let people know it's going to be okay someday. But they're really missing their audience too, because they've been only able to perform like in studios and stuff on TV shows, and they miss getting the feedback. They sell out stadiums, like huge stadiums. So they're going to the brand new SoFi Stadium or something. I don't know. Anyway, I contemplated buying tickets and going. Well, you can't get tickets now. They're all sold out. They're all sold out for the live concert anyway. So that solved that issue. And it's probably good because someday, hopefully, they'll come to the East Coast again and I'll get to see them over here somewhere. So funny hearing this conversation, really? I love music. I love dance, and that's part of what drew me to them is I can't dance. I just move. So anyway, my son has been another little story. My son has been exercising like every other day to this exercise video game thing, but it tracks how you're doing and everything. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but this Permission to Dance song that they did, they actually had a challenge last year, and they had little, mini videos of how to do the different moves. So, yeah, when Haley was here, we put it on YouTube and put it on my big screen TV, and we're dancing. That was our exercise. When my daughter came to get her, I said, "Come on, Amy, we're gonna dance and get some exercise here." And she had gone to a wedding. She said, "I danced a lot last night." I'm like, "I don't care. Come on, get up and move around with us." So that was fun. So yeah, and they did that song intentionally to show, even though we're in this pandemic, you don't need permission to dance. That's the whole thing. You can just get up and, if you're able to get up and stuff, you can get up and move around and dance and say the heck with this pandemic, right? Honestly, my personal opinion is we're gonna be seeing this pandemic for a long time. Not the pandemic, but the virus. I think it's here to stay, just like the flu is here to stay. So, right, exactly, honeybees, right? And I used to occasionally go out with a friend, but she has bad knees now, so I don't think we'll get to go, just out on to a older people's kind of club. But my mind still thinks I'm young, my body maybe not so much, but I don't know. I need to do something. All right, so what am I doing here? I have this so far. This is going to get bumped up. Um, and how should I do this? We have leaves. The little leaves can also go, that's stars. Leaves and pine cones. Um, 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 um. Well, maybe I'll just stamp the rings, and then we can die cut out some little leaves and put them around it. I don't know. My brain's not working too good. What color should I use? Let's see. I probably should use a green, like Old Olive or something. Right, exactly, honeybees. And if I do it in my own home, who's going to see me except my son, who thinks I'm an idiot for liking this music to begin with. But it's really, I would encourage you, if you have any artistic, other than stamping, intuition, I'll say, watch their official music video for Black Swan, and also maybe, what's it called? Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Because those have really deep meanings to them, and put English subtitles on, because some of the words are in English and some are in Korean. The only three all English songs they have are Butter, Permission to Dance, and what did I say the other one? Oh, Dynamite. Dynamite. And they're all fun. Those are all fun. All right, so I'm using Old Olive. And I don't know what I'm doing exactly. And if you hear weird noises other than me, my cat is on the jewelry making chair behind me, sleeping. She followed me up here, and she's kind of wheezing a little bit. So, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. Maybe I do want to put some. See, they don't really have. Yeah, let's die cut some little leaves out. Oh, she's all right. That was one of the things I had to do, is take her to the vet for her checkup, and we did that a couple weeks ago. We cleaned out our shed most of the way last week. We have a little bit of a mouse problem right now, which we've never had in all the years I've been here. We've only had a couple mice here and there, but this year we have a ton. Oh, never mind. I didn't know we had this. Look at all these dies we have in here, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm such a bad demonstrator. Look at this. We have all these dies. I didn't know we had this, so I think we're going to cut this out of Old Olive and crushed curry. So let me get those. Let's see if I have a piece of them here. I think I have. Is that Old Olive? Is that Old Olive? That's Old Olive. I have Old Olive, so good. Yeah, that's why I was gonna put them over that, and then put that whole thing on here, and then maybe I'll add in a couple other little leaves in different colors, and then have a sentiment. Where's the sentiment I got out? Here it is. Thankful for you. I don't know yet. All right, let me get my little machine up here if I can figure out what I did with it. Oh my gosh. Here it is. Itty bitty little machine. I have to go this way, and I'm probably going to have to trim this down. And I need the plates. I don't know, will that go through? Yes. So we need 1, 2, and 2. Oops. I think that's it. Yeah. Yep. All right, I'm going to cut this a little bit here so I can get it through the machine. I'm going to cut it to about 3 inches and hope that I didn't cut too much off. I did. I cut too much off. I should have made it 3.5 inches. I think I have another piece. Oh well, don't despair. It'll be there for the next time. I have another one. So I'll cut that to 3.5. Let me just double check. Yeah, that'll work. So 3.5 by 4, I think. Yep. Okay. Put that down on there. Put that on there. Put our little thingy on here. Let me stand up so I can add pressure. Okay, it is the Creativity Cave and not her name. And her name is DENA REKOW. I think on Facebook she's also the Creativity Cave for the public channel. So you can find her in both places, but she does all her videos now. When I first started, she was doing her videos on Facebook, but she kept getting sent to Facebook jail. So she switched to YouTube. Now, she just had a Stampin' game night. I think that was last night, because it popped up in my feed, but I didn't really go on. And I tend not to watch other demonstrators, even my upline, unless I want to watch her technique at something. But we get that in our training, in her team, in our team face. We have a team Facebook page. And she's really good friends with 2 other demonstrators, Kelly Atchison and Barb. I can't remember her last name, but her channel is Barb Stamps. Both really nice and very good demonstrators as well. So, in case you're interested in knowing that, just 2 other options for someday. All right, let's see what I'm doing here. So I think I want to put another one in crushed curry, and maybe one in another color, but I'm not sure about that yet. I'm trying to see if I have a crushed curry. Yay! I have a crushed curry. Facebook, she's the creativity. It might be Stamping with the Creativity Cave or just the Creativity Cave. I'm not sure because I don't go to that page. I just go to the her team page for her downline. So okay, so I have to bring my thing back up. Thingamajabber. For those of you who haven't ordered from me, but you want a catalog, you will be able to get them. I just really can't afford to send them out to people who haven't ordered from me because, hey, I don't have enough funds in my account to do more than that. You know. And I do apologize for those waiting for gifts. I know a couple people. I actually have some envelopes here that have been sitting here for a while. And I never got them out in the mail. That costs money too. So I haven't been able to do much of that. So right now, to recap, I will be a demonstrator probably at least through February and maybe longer. I don't know yet. I kind of hate to stop, but on the other hand, I had to see. I had to just see how I am with it. I didn't cut that one good. Let's try and cut that one good, better. I don't know why. Maybe it was too close to the edge. I don't know. There. This is a really nice set, actually, because it has Halloween, Christmas, and fall, Thanksgiving, fall. Where did I put the other plate? There it is. Let's see if we like that. Kind of want to stagger them, right? I mean, actually, we could stamp that again and sort of go off a little bit. That has them going like that, so I want to turn it this way, maybe a little more. Something like that. Down a little bit. I'm kind of liking that. Sort of, kind of, maybe. And then sentiment could go right down here. Do we have any ribbon? I haven't been looking at ribbon lately. We have gold. We have we actually have old olive, but it's with pretty peacock. So I don't think that would be good. We have this kind, which could go, I don't think, ooh, no, not feeling it. Not feeling it. What's this? Braided linen trim, mossy meadow. No, that's actually retired, I think. Maybe something like this, just to add a little sparkle. And what if we put, I don't know, what do you think, guys? Help, help, help. Help me get my mojo back. Offset with the, you mean like this over here? And then, but do you think I should put that on a different, the sentiment, should I put the sentiment on a different piece of paper and I think this is going to be raised up already, so I don't know if I want to do that. All right, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to try and glue these down because I didn't do them on. I always forget that. I should do them on adhesive sheet. And I didn't. The wreaths, okay. Yeah, bumblebee. I'm trying to think. Do I? Good idea, Jen. I think I'll go with the bumblebee ribbon. That will work out really well. I do recommend, if you don't already have this bumblebee gingham ribbon, it's in the annual catalog, get it. And also, I do recommend getting the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack in the annual catalog because you get a white ribbon, this sort of like a linen-y thing. You get a Misty Moonlight white and silver trim, and you get a Just Jade gingham. It's a little wider than the bumblebee one, but bumblebee color will retire with the next annual catalog in the middle of next year. So I doubt that they'll keep the ribbon along, although stranger things have happened, so I shouldn't say that maybe. But oops, too much. So I highly recommend getting those if you like using ribbon on your projects. You know what I like using ribbon on is things like ATC cards and index cards. I like edging one side with it, which is why I was thinking of that off-white ribbon. But I don't tend to make stuff like that anymore. I'm not into junk journals. I really don't have a desire to do, because I'm not a journaler. I go in spurts, like with a diary and stuff, but I haven't done that for so long. I don't know if I'll ever pick that up again. So I'm kind of not into journaling and junk journals. And a lot of people that do paper craft, you're either a card maker or you're like a scrapbooker or a junk journaler. That's what I'm finding, or a journal maker. So I kind of fit into only the card maker, but I have so many cards in this house right now that I don't need any more. That's my other issue. And the other thing I like to do is more mixed media stuff. And I haven't done that in a while. And I'm not good at it, but it's fun. Blank memory books. I like altering like composition books and stuff, but then I don't use them. I don't use them after I do that. Loaded pockets. Yeah, memory books. Right. You know what? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to stamp it down here in this corner. I'm going all out. I'm risking it. I'm going to use Old Olive. Do you think I should put some other color leaves in here? Is that straight? I don't know. Better be straight enough. Yeah, So what do you guys do? Do you mostly just make cards, and then also in card making, I don't really do many fanciful. So I've really been struggling with what am I bringing to this for you guys to enjoy, and not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So I kind of been lost. I guess I've been lost. I have been lost. And my age is getting to me a little bit too. Oops, that's up too high. So that's my story. So I apologize. I don't mean to be Debbie Downer, as people say. Yeah, I know. I got it straight. Isn't that amazing? I don't usually, but I did. Thanks, guys, for the thumbs ups, too. For my good friends here. I have missed you guys. I miss chatting with you. But I'm kind of a kook, huh? You mostly make cards. You love 3D. You know, if I was 20 or 30 years younger, I would love making 3Ds because I would have kids, you know, to make stuff for. But my kids are all grown. And my granddaughter, one of them, is going to be graduating high school next year. And so she's not really into this stuff now. So I have my youngest granddaughter who's in 3rd grade, and she enjoys crafting stuff. But, you know, it's not, I don't know. I'm just struggling a little bit. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Maybe the holidays will get me. My daughter said she went into, well, actually, I went out with my daughter today for lunch. She had the day off because she had a doctor's appointment in the morning or something. Anyway, and then she was telling me that she had gone to a TJ Maxx near her, and it was totally decorated out like for the holidays, and it just lifted her spirits up so much. And so where we went for lunch, there's a TJ Maxx. So we went in there and it was decorated, but she said, yeah, wasn't the same. But you know what? I haven't been into a store other than Walmart or a grocery store in 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. So it was just fun for me to go somewhere different, you know. And I've also been thinking I put that on crooked, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing something in here. I don't know what though. Just some little leaves. I think that'll look weird. Maybe just some embellishments, right? Let's see what we have. Those ones. These are matte decorative dots, and they're in the August to December mini catalog, page 31. They're cherry cobbler, evening evergreen, old olive, and something. Bumblebee, probably. Maybe crushed curry. I didn't write that color down. But I'm kind of thinking the old olive. Yeah. Yeah, you're good at 3D stuff, Clay. Right, I'm out of room too. I am terribly out of room. Let's see what I want to do. You know what? Let's put a couple yellow ones. That's going to be too much yellow. Let's put a couple of these little green ones in here. Maybe a couple of both colors of the little ones. I don't want it to look like a face, you know. And we'll put a big one in there. There, he has a nose. That would not be good. Oh boy. Even this is on crooked. I am losing it. Do as I say, not as I do. Isn't that what parents are supposed to say? This has to come down a little bit or something. Or up or over. I think there. So I still have an opening in the middle. Ugh. You have over 400. Yeah, I probably have almost that much too. Although I gave some away before. Thanks, Jen. You have a boatload of cars sitting around. Yeah, see, I'm really good at making these. Well, I'm not really good at making them. I'm reasonably good at making them, but I'm really bad at sending them. And even my daughter said, why don't you just give me some of your cards? I'm like, come pick them out. No, you pick them out and give them to me. I'm like, I don't want to do that. You come look through them and pick them out yourself. Whatever you'd like. She did take a couple to use, but not many. All right, this is going to be for the inside. 4, 5, 5 1/4. And I guess, where's that other leaf thing? Let's just put leaves on here down the side. And crushed curry, I guess. Yeah, except for paper pumpkin, that's the other thing. I have card kits here from when I was going to Tuesday morning. Now my Tuesday morning closed. There is one probably 20 or 30 minutes away, but it's in a direction I don't normally go, and I haven't gone because I really don't need anything. I have so much stuff I need to use or get rid of some other way. And some things before I became Stampin' Up, I was like, ooh, maybe I'll make these cloth, what do they call them? Gypsy books or something. And ooh, maybe I'll do this. And ooh, maybe I'll do that. And I've never done any of it. I did a little bit of, what do you call it? Mixed media. I do like mixed media stuff because you can really, it's more like play. It's just playing. This is more structured, which is good for me too, because, you know, I have an accounting degree, so structure is okay for me. But I also have this side of me that just wants to be more creative and do something not so strict and, how should I put it? I don't know. I want to do more free-form stuff, more creative. But not till I get this mess cleaned up here. What Honeybee say? You make projects for your blog and YouTube. Right, exactly. So, and then I kind of feel like in my uplines team, they have monthly meetings, which I don't usually go to. But they also, if you pay to go to the meeting, you can participate in a swap and do 16 of the same card, you know, for that month, whatever the theme is that month, and send them to one person, and then you get 16 different cards back. But I haven't, and that's good to get ideas, you know, see different techniques and stuff. But then they sit here in a bag, and I don't know what to do with those because I don't want to send out somebody else's card. And so I've done it only a couple times because of that. I just don't want to, you know, use other people's cards for stuff. It's just, I don't know. That's just how I am. Anyway, so there's our first card. I still feel like I need something in here, but I don't know what. And I got it on a little crooked, but it's not too bad, right? I kind of debated whether to put some green on the inside too, but I don't know what else. I could put some of these little leaves in green. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I didn't put any pine cones on. I didn't put any squirrels on either. All right. How about I do the squirrels next week? I'm going to really try and get back to Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, every week for the rest of November. Except Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving? Because I'm cooking this year. All right, so next week will be the 18th. So I'm going to plan on doing a live on the 18th. And then we're into December. Thanksgiving is the 25th. And then I'll do the 2nd, the 9th, and the 16th. And then we'll have to, then I don't think I'll do the following week because that's Christmas week. So I'm going to try and do 4 more lives before Christmas. And next week I'll try and do 3 or 4 cards. The squirrel would be one of them. And Christmas cards of some sort will be the other ones. Yeah, the military ones, but they don't take ones with bling on, so I'd have to go through mine. And then I have to call the nursing home where my mother was. I've tried to call them several times and I can never get them to return my calls to see if I can just donate them there and they can give them to the patients to give out or whatever they want to do. I just want to get rid of them. Because right now I have cards up here and I have about 4 or 5 huge cardboard boxes of cards down in my dining room, actually, which I need to get out of there before Thanksgiving. Nothing. I'm doing nothing with them, Brandy. They're sitting. Yeah, I need to donate them. I want to donate them. It'll be Thursday. It'll be Thursday. Maybe. Yeah, I will not do one Thanksgiving week because I'm going to be cleaning and cooking the day before, and then I'll have company. My daughter's family and my brother are coming on Thanksgiving. So, to Clay. Nix, hi. You missed most of it, which wasn't very much other than me jibber jabbering. So you may want to go back and rewatch to hear whatever. And the most important thing coming up is a sale on the 16th to the 18th for cardstock, ink pads, and dies. And there's different percentages off, and I forget what they are, but I announced it earlier. So yeah, rewatch. And then we're going to start next week with a Nuts About Squirrels card. Tonight we use Sparkle of the Season bundle. Didn't do a very good card, but here it is. The dies are really nice with this. It has stars, greenery. I might do a greenery one next week if I can plan it a little better. And use the same set, and then I may do another set or two. I'll try and have 3 or 4 cards ready for next week. And 3 or 4 for the week after that. I mean, the first week of December. If you have any requests for sets that I might have, I have quite a few, but I don't have them all from the mini catalog. And even I have some of the holiday ones from the current annual catalog that carried over. So if you have requests for any of those, let me know in either now or in the comments below this. And I'll consider doing it. I know, Jen, you wanted me to do the Blackberry Bliss, but that keeps going out on not available. And I don't know if that's still the case. I know it came back in and then it went back out again. You're welcome, honeybees. I appreciate you. And thank you for coming. And at least through February, I've decided I will continue being a demonstrator. I may continue through all next year. I just don't know yet. Yes, military is fine. You just can't have, like, you can't have glitter or anything sparkly, like rhinestones would probably be bad, because if they're in a place that is tracking them, it can appear in the radar or something. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are exactly. You try not to get too attached to your creations. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, martini. Congrats. I don't drink martinis. Oh. Okay, so paper pumpkin for December, I'm not sure what it is, but you have to sign up by December 10th if you want it. The sale is November 16th to 18th. I will post about that on my Facebook group page with more details. Probably I'll do that on Monday, the 15th, the day before it goes. And and I'll let you know next week also how I may do a separate video and just talk to you about on stage at home once I've learned more about that in the next couple days. And if not, I'll wait till I get my pre-order, probably in December it'll come in. And I'll start using that in December. Part of it isn't, oh, the Blackberry Bliss, yeah, or whatever it's called. I love that. See, now that would be a set in the paper that I would order even if I wasn't a demonstrator. I would definitely order that. So I'll use that sometime here soon. But I probably need to switch to Christmas since Christmas is coming. My daughter and I were talking about that today, and I was like, oh my gosh, if you have to order online instead of going shopping somewhere locally, you need to do it like yesterday because shipping, and we don't even know what to get anybody. It's getting harder because the teenager is just impossible. And my son is nearly impossible, other than I know he needs some clothes. You're still on October. Wait a minute. I will do that, Jen, and then also I have to let Dina know your Facebook so she can add you. And then she's going to make me send her copies of reports to prove that you're active as a demonstrator, which I can do for however long we do this. Right, teenagers want cash, but it just feels so impersonal. My dad used to just give us money, 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 and it was nice to have money, but we ended up paying the bills for the Christmas presents we were getting for other people with that money instead of getting something for ourselves. It just, I don't know. I definitely would not buy her clothes because, yeah. And even I said, well, what about jewelry? What style jewelry? She wears kind of chunky, steampunky kind of jewelry actually lately. She's not into goth or anything like that, but she likes sort of different steampunky. And I said, well, I like some of that too. I'll maybe if I can make something or find or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? uh, okay. It just makes me laugh because when my daughter was a teenager, she said I was weird and strange as her mother, right? So and now I get to look back and say, well, you were pretty weird and strange too. And teenagers, some of them are. Courtney's pretty good. She's pretty. Yeah, I do have metal gears, and she actually had a really cool safety pin necklace and earrings that she wore, and I thought I complimented her on it. I said, that is really cool. And I have paperclip chain I can use somewhere. So they're going hippie. Oh, they're gonna go back to the bell-bottom jeans and stuff. Man, I wish I would have kept mine. That's funny. That's funny. Huh. Well, I was talking about that group BTS, and some of their dance moves are kind of mirrored after Michael Jackson, which is what, the 80s, I guess? 80s and 90s or something? So it's not quite back to the bell-bottom 70s like I was, but yeah. Yeah, he was 80s, right? Um, and they're really good dancers, and they're like in sync, all seven of them in sync at the same time. It's just it blows my mind actually. Anyway, enough about that. All right, I'm going to clean up and get off of here. And thank you so much for coming and just being with me and listening. And I apologize for being so absent. If anybody wants to place an order to make sure you get on the mailing list for the next catalog, $35 or more regular order will get you on the list, but the order has to be in by November 29th. There is no, thanks Clay. There is no host code for October, for November. There wasn't one for October. I didn't set one up. But you can still order with me as the demonstrator. You just don't use a host code when you check out. And I would appreciate that, of course. And I'll put you on the mailing list if it's $35 or more. For the January to June mini catalog for 2022, and also the celebration brochure for January, February. So, alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. And hugs, love, and peace. And take care, everybody. Stay well. Be safe. There's still this bug out there, you know. Anyway, do what you can to stay safe and your families too. And if for some reason I don't talk to you next week, but I plan on it, I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. And even if you just stay home and do nothing, enjoy your day. Give thanks for what we do have, right? Because there's always somebody worse off than how we are, right? All right, guys. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Bye.